In my last video, I talked about Rocket League cars before the anniversary update in 2017 and how different Rocket League cars felt at that time. Because there were no standardized hitboxes, each car had their own hitbox and it was just more unique and different. And that entire idea came from this guy, KRuCat. I was actually pronouncing his name completely wrong at the time, SeruCat. Well, it just so happens that KRuCat also sent me a link to something in the middle of our discussion about cars and car hitboxes, and it's basically this Reddit post by Harari Hellfire on how to actually download and play older versions of Rocket League. That's right, we're actually going to get to experience Rocket League as it felt in the past. I feel like I'm a Rocket League time traveler. My biggest question going into this was, what would it feel like to play this old version? Was the gameplay actually different? Because whenever I see old footage, like from tournaments or like old Kronovi videos, it always looks like a completely different feel. Like the physics are just different in some way, or at least the physics look different. I don't know. I knew part of that was the camera work on these old tournaments, like the replay viewer has been polished so much since the early days, but I didn't know. What about the actual game? Does the actual game feel different? Now I have to give a massive shout out to Harari Hellfire, the guy who actually did this Reddit post, for actually helping me get Rocket League version 1.1 up and running. And he also spent like 40 minutes or something like that showing me all the funny little things that I'm about to show you guys. So I can't thank him enough. He is the person behind this entire video. He might as well have made it. All right guys, let's boot it up and let me give you a tour of Rocket League as it existed in July of 2015. Alright guys, I'm here in the loading screen of Rocket League version 1.01. So we're taking you way back to the beginning. And here it is. I mean, this doesn't look that different. The like featuring screen is kind of messed up. The one that Hellfire was showing me actually had like a Lachinio montage or some random thing. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is what we got. We've got all sorts of good stuff. This is sort of funny. The free play thing is right here on the right. Normally it's here on the left. And so it's really easy to get messed up and just keep like hitting the tutorial button instead of free play. All right, as you can see, things look very different, right? This is not probably what you're used to. The field is super green. I think I have my settings turned all the way up. Let's see. Yeah, settings are turned all the way up. I did go in and change like my buttons and stuff like that. Although there's, you know, some stuff with that's not the same. So I had to go make like a quick adjustment because there was actually this thing. Basically on this old version, you don't have the ability to give yourself max FPS. But if you go into like the config or whatever, you can change it so that you do, but then it messes your camera all up. And I had that set up. So yeah, we're back at, I don't know how many frames, like 60 or something. I'm not sure exactly what it's running at, but it doesn't feel too good. All right, so you guys might already be seeing some like differences. Like the way that the ball interacts off of the walls is different. It actually like shoots out more. So let's see if we can get it like going really fast at the wall. Are you guys ready for this? Watch this. See how far out it goes? Or even when you go to like set up an air dribble, it's different. Watch the ball will come up off the wall and it like comes further off the wall. It makes it really weird if you're just trying to like set up wall plays and stuff because of the way like the ball just like flies out off the wall. This is also a funny little thing. Whoa, that was so loud. After, what is happening? The sound is all different too. After you score, the ball, it just focuses on like the goal. It doesn't focus on the car at all. So at this time, people would try to, after the ball was scored, they try to like get into the goal. Like watch, like you'd want to like drive over here so that, whoa, what is happening with the audio? So that you could get in the shot at the end. Like watch this, my car will be like rushing in, right? Nope, you can't even see it. I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's like respawning me in just a random spot, like facing the ball. Whereas they switched it later on after that. See, but it's just totally random. Like it's just putting me in this random spot. I love it so much, it's hilarious. Another little hilarious thing is that the camera shake at this time was very aggressive. I guess that's how we would put it. So like if you had camera shake on, like look at, I'm just driving around the field, and when I hit boost, like the camera just shakes. You see that? Like when you hit the ball. Look how much it's shaking. Oh, it's so funny. So yeah, look at it. When you're just like sitting here idling, or like hitting the gas, or hitting the boost, the whole thing is just like shaking. Look at that. Look how crazy it is. Okay, I did somehow hit that. So yeah, enough of camera shake. I mean, the camera shake is like so bad. Gotta turn that off because it's driving me crazy. No transparent goalposts at this time. So if you're in the goal, like right here. Oh, it's not letting me like look up. See how different it looks? It's like mildly transparent on this map, but it's very different. Like if the ball came flying around and you were right here, you just like get blocked and not be able to see anything. One of my favorite little things is that there were no flip resets at this time. So if I fall off the ceiling, I'm trying to dodge, and I'm not, right? So normally you should be able to, like, if you fall off a surface like this, I should have a dodge right now, but I don't have a dodge. So flip resets came about in a later version, and in that was basically the Neo Tokyo update, and they actually added flip resets for that update. And that was when people, like, basically they made it so that if you fell off a surface, you would have your dodge available infinitely, and that was so people could do cool stuff like at Neo Tokyo. And then it actually like changed the meta completely. Let's see if I can get it to do it right here, just to show this. Do you see that right there? See how far out of the wall that came off of? If you did that on like the present game, or any like one after, I don't know which update it was, it wouldn't do that. Isn't that crazy? So another one of my big questions was basically what I said in the intro, and that is the idea of just like the physics feeling different. And I sort of mentioned that in like tournaments and stuff, it looks like when they hit the ball, it looks different. It looks totally different. And that's because it's not necessarily that the ball is flying off the car differently, but the way that the ball interacts with the car is different on impact. See what I'm saying? It's not as smooth, especially when you like put it into supersonic. There was like a little explosion. Do you see that? It's really weird. Oh, I need to turn this audio. See, that's another thing. The gameplay audio is so stupidly loud. But yeah, when you like hit the ball, there's like this white explosion, and it sort of makes it feel like you're not hitting the ball, or that the ball is like falling into your car a little bit. I don't know. It's very weird. Very different looking. And that's something they definitely like changed over the course of time. Another thing is that you don't have a lot of the options that are in here. So like you don't have any dead zone options, for example. You can't change any of that like really specific stuff. You can't do a lot with your controls either. Like this is just way more minimal, whereas now there's a lot more stuff in here. Even things like camera transition speed, it's just slow. Like it's just that. And maybe that's how some of you use it, but a lot of people, like that's a thing that's changed now, and they'll do like a faster transition speed or even like a slower one. Whoa, did you see that? Look how far out the ball just came off the wall. Look at that. This is so crazy to me. It definitely feels different though. Like I have not scored any like fantastic goals because it really does feel different. But you know, it's still very similar. It's not like it's a completely different game. Just like the little things that would totally mess you up if you were, you know, trying to play competitively on like a version like this. Also, another hilarious thing is when you take all the settings down, it gets like all washed out. It's a completely different look than like you can't make Rocket League look like this. Do you see how it's all washed out? Like I remember watching old gameplay when like pros would like have everything on really low settings, and this is what it looked like. And yeah, you can't get it to look like this anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what the idea was behind that, but it's you know, it's definitely better now. But isn't this just such a different feel? Come on, baby. Best goal I've ever hit. But the way that the ball looked when it was like half in the goal is also kind of funny. Let's see if I can get the ball to roll just barely into the goal. All right, watch this, guys. See how like glowy and like white it is? Not really what it looks like anymore. It's like totally different. See that? It's like almost angelic. Gosh, that audio is so bad. I just love how saturated it looks. Like, look how like oversaturated the field is. It's so much greener. I don't know, I kind of like it, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty cool. Also at this time, there was the old like rookie, like you could actually have the rookie tag. That's not something I believe that you can get now. I feel like it's different. I don't know how it's different, but I think that's different. And you also couldn't hide your tag. Like, so basically at this time, everyone knew, like if you jumped in a match and it said pro, they knew how good you were. Whereas a later update made it so that you could hide that so that people wouldn't know that, you know, maybe you were a beginner or whatever, or maybe that you were a Rocketeer. Another thing, and I actually like talked about this in my last video, but the hitboxes actually matched the cars, right? All the cars had different hitboxes. So like the hitbox on the gizmo really was different and actually felt different. So if you jump in and like hit the ball, it literally feels like you're hitting the ball with like a box, you know, because the hitbox is so much like taller. Or like the Merc at this time was just like this gigantic box. You can like really feel it. Like it made it so that there was definitely more like absolute trash cars that just didn't work great. And, you know, sort of set the stage for like the Octane meta, because the Octane just had like the best hitbox. All right, let's see if we can get a good flick with the gizmo. There we go. Oh, dang. Oh, see, there's this white thing I was talking about. See how crazy that looks? Wait, how fast of a goal was that, guys? That was really slow. 2 kilometers per hour. That's pretty impressive, guys, with the gizmo. So let's go play in an exhibition. Whoa, that looks totally different too. Let's get the Octane back and let's play versus some bots and just see how like the gameplay feels. That's it. That's, wow. That's crazy. No mutator settings or anything at this point. It's just so basic. Just like, oh, look at Manfield. I'm really excited to see what some of these other maps feel like. Oh my God, it's Khan. It's Sunless Khan. Look at that. Whoa, so there's something when you dodge. If the thing is at a certain angle. Oh, you see that? Whoa. So if you're in car cam and you dodge, it sort of like goes under. It goes like under the ball a little bit. It's really weird. It also, like when you jump in car cam, I feel like the camera really does like tip up. Oh, hey, nice job, Khan. Annoying. My ball. What the heck? I can't believe how far off of the wall like it bounces. This really is cool though, guys. Like if you get the chance to do all the stuff it takes to like download the old version of the game and try this. Ah, I wanted to score double touch. Really hard to half flip too. But yeah, if you can do this like if you're on PC, it's definitely interesting. I will say that I'm kind of surprised that like the mechanics and physics don't really feel that different. Like it pretty much, for the most part, feels the same. I mean, it's just like a little more polished now, but the game at this time pretty much was what it was. Like there hasn't been, you know, like completely game-changing updates. Whew. I feel like, oh, that's definitely something that was true. You could like really boom the ball more. Like on power shots, that was something that was definitely different. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys, if you can get a chance to try this out, it's super fun. But if not, no big deal. Just be thankful, you know? There's a lot of little things that Psyonix and, you know, all the developers of Rocket League have done to make Rocket League not suck, like with that horrible sound. Because whatever's up with that, it sucks. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun with this one, getting to see Rocket League from the past. Super fun for me. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you for all the love on my... Wait. Wait a second. I just did a flip reset. This shouldn't be possible. I've talked to Durkin, the guy at Psionics, like the man. And I should not have a flip reset. Like, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I don't have a flip reset. How did I just do that? How did I just get a flip reset? I'm so confused. Okay, I have to do this again. I have to be able to get another flip reset, but I feel like this is the ultimate task, is like being able to get a flip reset. Here we go. I didn't get it. Dude, did I see that wrong? Did you guys see that? What is happening? I'm losing it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go watch this video back. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe that didn't just happen, but I'm pretty sure it did. I'll leave it. Holy flick. Holy, did you guys see that flick? Okay, so I don't feel like it's quite like that anymore. Look how hard that was. Look, it just carried all the way to the goal. It wasn't even that good of a flick. Anyways, I keep trying to do the ending of this video and I'm failing. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for all the love in the videos. Hope you guys are having a good week. Good, you know, beginning of the school year. And I can't get that flip reset, but you know what? I'm gonna keep trying. All right, guys, much love. We'll see you next time. Peace out.